Our topic number 10 is alkanes, and we are going to cover this topic in many parts. We will cover alkanes topic in parts like introduction, their sources, nomenclature, preparation method of alkanes, their physical and chemical properties, uses, etc. This video will cover part A of the topic, and it is further subdivided into many subparts. Now, first of all, covering our introduction part related to alkanes, we have two questions. Question number 1 is, explain why alkanes are also called as saturated aliphatic hydrocarbons. Alkanes contain carbon-carbon single covalent bonds and carbon-hydrogen single covalent bonds in their molecules. Since all the four valencies of carbon atoms are fully satisfied by forming single covalent bonds only, that is why alkanes are said to be saturated hydrocarbons. And since alkanes do not contain any benzene ring in their molecule, which is the aromatic part, that is why they fall in the category of aliphatic compounds. Now covering our question number 2 related to the introduction part of alkanes. So question 2 is that why alkanes are also called as paraffins. Paraffins is a Latin word which means little affinity or little reactivity. Paraffin word is composed of two terms. First is parum, which means little, and second term is affinus, which means affinity or reactivity. Alkanes are known as paraffins because they are relatively chemically inert due to the presence of strong carbon-carbon and carbon-hydrogen bonds. So because of their relatively chemically inert nature, they are known as paraffins. Now covering second subpart of part A, that is sources of alkanes. Alkanes are widely distributed in marshy lands, air, and also in coal mines. Main sources include first, natural gas. It contains about 75% of methane and it is found associated with the petroleum. Second, fire damp. Coal pockets that contain large amount of methane are also called as fire dams. From fire dams also we obtain methane in excess amount. Third, marsh gas. It is produced by bacterial decay of the vegetable or plant matter and also of animal matter. It contains methane in maximum amount, and this methane is one of the component of the greenhouse gases also. When the concentration of methane increases, it results into the blanketing effect over the earth and it results into global warming. Now covering third subpart of the part A, which is nomenclature of alkanes. The first four members of the alkane series are called by common names or their trivial names. The first four members include methane, ethane, propane and butane. They are referred so because of their sources or characteristic properties. From the fifth members onwards, alkanes are named by prefixing the Greek numerals like pent for 5, hex for 6, hept for 7 carbon atoms, etc. to the primary suffix -ane. Greek numerals indicate number of carbon atoms in the main parent chain, that is the word root or root word part. Now covering IUPAC nomenclature of the first 10 members of alkane series. So general formula for alkane series is CnH2n plus 2. In this case, N denotes the number of carbon atoms in the molecule. So first member of the alkane series is CH4, that is methane. Since it contains only one carbon atom, that is why according to the formula CnH2n plus 2, number of hydrogen atoms will be 2 multiplied by 1 plus 2, that is 4. Its name is methane because meth is the word root for one carbon atom and ane is the primary suffix of alkanes. Our second member is C2H6, that is ethane. Since we are having two carbon atoms, that is why number of hydrogen atoms will be 2 multiplied with 2, that will be 4, plus 2, that will be 6. So its formula will be C2H6. So we have to double the number of carbon atoms plus 2 in that, then we will obtain our alkane. Its name is ethane because eth is the word root for two carbon atoms and ane is the primary suffix for alkanes. So our third member is C3H8. Its name is propane. Fourth member is C4H10. Its name is butane. Fifth member is C5H12 and its IUPAC name is pentane. Sixth member is C6H14 and its IUPAC name is hexane. Seventh member is C7H16, its name is heptane. Eighth member is C8H18 and its IUPAC name is octane. Ninth member is C9H20 and its IUPAC name is nonane. And 10th member is C10H22 and its IUPAC name is decane. Now covering fourth subpart of part A, which is electronic structure of alkanes. Since in our course there are only two alkanes, that is ethane and methane, that is why we are going to make electronic structure for methane and ethane only. In case of methane, there is one carbon atom and four hydrogen atoms. There are four valence electrons of carbon atom and hydrogen possesses only one electron. Since hydrogen requires to complete its duplet and carbon requires to complete its octet, that is why carbon atom shares its 4 electrons with 4 hydrogen atoms. In this way, duplet of hydrogen is satisfied and also the octet of carbon is satisfied. In case of ethane, there are 2 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms. Each carbon atom shares 3 electrons with overall 6 hydrogen atoms and 1 electron is shared between the carbon atoms. Now covering fifth part of part A, which is structural formula for alkanes. In case of methane, there is one carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. Carbon atom shares its 4 electrons with 4 hydrogen atoms forming 4 covalent bonds in case of methane. Now, in case of ethane, there are 2 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms. There is one covalent bond between carbon-carbon atom and overall there are 6 covalent bonds between carbon and hydrogen atoms. Each carbon atom forms 3 covalent bonds with hydrogen atoms. In this way, all the 4 valencies of carbon atoms are satisfied. Thank you for watching this video. Please like the video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.